Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sharad, I'm a businessman, an options seller and a mutual fund investor, and on this channel I make videos on personal finance. Today I shall introduce you to the concept of insurance. I will explain what insurance is, what the types of insurance are, the importance of insurance, and also how to buy insurance. Before explaining what insurance is, let's consider some real life examples. There is this man who is the breadwinner of his family. His family is financially dependent on him. He is worried what may happen to his family if something bad were to happen to him. Consider another situation. This man is a typical common man who works hard to make a living and who is saving regularly for his children's education and also for his own retirement. Now he is worried that if he or any of his family members were to contract any disease or meet with a serious accident and were to be hospitalized, nowadays hospital bills easily run in lakhs. This man is worried how he will be able to cover the hospital bills. He will have to dip into the money which he has been saving for a goal. Or if his savings are not enough, he has to obtain a loan from someone to pay the hospital bill. One more situation. This time our man has purchased a car. What if the car got stolen or the car meets with an accident? Our man will incur a massive loss. I have been using the word a man throughout, but practically it could be anyone, even you or me. In all these three situations, our man is worried about some contingency. What if there was a savior who could bear the losses if any such contingency were to occur? This is where the insurance company steps in. So what is insurance? Insurance is a contract between two parties. One of them is the individual, like that man, or even you and I, who purchase the insurance. We are called the insured or the policy holder. The other party is the company which provides insurance to us. This company is called insurer or simply the insurance company. Now this insurance company promises the insured to cover any losses of the insured on the happening of a contingency. The contingency is the event that causes the loss. It could be death of the insured, the hospitalization of the insured, or just any other contingency. It's called a contingency because there is an uncertainty regarding the happening of the event. In return for the promise made by the insurer, the insured pays a premium to the insurer. So we pay a monthly or a yearly fee to the insurance company to insure our life, health, vehicle, property, etc. for a certain period of time. In return, the insurer pays for the financial damages in case of any harm to the insured person. So now that you know what is insurance, let me talk about what all insurance policy that one must have. You can literally insure anything and everything. Even a piece of art can be insured. Do you know the legs of big football players are insured for millions of dollars? But in this video, I shall focus on the four most important insurance policy that everyone must have. The first and the most important insurance cover that one must have is health insurance, which is otherwise commonly referred to as mediclaim policy. A mediclaim policy is a type of health insurance policy where the insurance company reimburses the hospital expenses incurred by the insured for treatment of their medical condition. If you have purchased a mediclaim policy, you can request reimbursement by submitting the hospital medical bills to the insurance company. Also, if you have opted for something called cashless treatment option, you need not worry about paying the bills. The insurance company will directly settle the bill with the hospital, provided that hospital is in their list of network hospitals. Mediclaim policies are of two types. One is an individual policy and the other one is a family floater policy. As the name suggests, an individual policy is for one person and only the designated person can avail of the benefits listed under the policy. On the other hand, the family floater policy is for the whole family, and the family members listed in the policy can avail the benefits of the policy. One of the critical features of a medical policy is that it is valid for a limited period, which is normally 1 year, and you must renew the policy at the end of the term to keep getting the benefits of the policy. I strongly urge you to renew your policy on time. As long as you keep renewing your policy, the insurance companies are legally bound to cover you for all your medical conditions. If you do not renew your policy on time, your policy will get lapsed. And if you approach the insurance company at a later date for insurance, they have the right to deny you a policy, or they might include certain conditions which could be detrimental to you. I can give you a real life example. I know of a person who had his Mediclaim policy running for a few years, and all of a sudden 1 year he decided not to renew the policy, but unfortunately in that particular year he developed some complication in his heart and had to be hospitalized. The hospital bill was for more than 2 lakh rupees, and he had to pay the money out of his pocket as he hadn't renewed the insurance policy that year. Had he kept his insurance policy going, he could have got his hospital expenses reimbursed by the insurance company. Now, having realized his folly, my friend approached the insurance company to get a Mediclaim policy again. But this time, the insurance company considered his application as a fresh application, and now that he had an issue in his heart, the insurance company laid down a condition that they will not cover him for any issues related to his heart. How sad. Just because my friend did not renew the Mediclaim policy for a year, apart from footing the hospital bill that year, he lost the cover for his heart for the rest of his lifetime. So I urge you to get a Mediclaim policy as soon as possible when you are hale and hearty, and keep renewing it every year without fail. Now, how much medical insurance cover should one buy? Of all the inflation in the economy, it is the medical inflation which is the highest. So one should aim to buy medical insurance for as high an amount as possible. I would suggest a family floater policy of not less than 5 lakh rupees. A policy for 10 lakhs would still be better. A family floater Mediclaim policy for 5 lakh of rupees for a family of 4 consisting of a couple aged around 35 years and the 2 children would cost anywhere between 12 to 15,000 rupees per annum. The second type of policy that I am going to talk about is life insurance. Life insurance financially protects your family in case something happens to you. Here is how it works. You have to keep paying a regular premium to the insurance company for a specific number of years. In return, the insurance company promises to pay the sum assured to your family in case you pass away during the policy tenure. This type of policy is also called as term insurance, wherein the insured's family gets paid in case of his or her death. But if the insured survives the policy term, they get paid nothing. Now, unlike the term policy, where you get nothing if you survive the term, there are other life policies like endowment policy and money back policy, where you get some money back at the end of the policy term in case you survive. Needless to say, the premium for these policies are much higher as compared to the term policy. I would strongly advise you to go for term policy only instead of an endowment or money back policy, because in the endowment and the money back policies, for the premium that they collect, they neither provide adequate insurance nor do they give good enough returns. So it is advisable to avoid such type of policies. Now, who all should take term insurance? Every person who has family members who are financially dependent on them should definitely buy term insurance for themselves. Also, those who have taken loans like, say, home loans, vehicle loans and other business loans should also definitely buy term insurance. Imagine a person who is a breadwinner of the family. He also has a home loan running for the house where him and his family are living. Now, if this person were to pass away, imagine the plight of his family members. One, they will not have any money for the day-to-day living. Also, over and above that, they will be required to pay the EMIs for their home loan. This kind of situation could literally bring the family to the streets. So to reiterate, you must definitely have a term insurance if you have financial dependence. Now, how much should one insure oneself for? Ideally, you must insure yourself for about 12 to 15 times your annual income plus the loan amount if you have any. And for how long should you insure? You should take a term insurance for a period till your family members are no longer dependent on your income. Normally, by the time one retires at the age of 60, their children would be on their own feet and the insured person would have accumulated enough wealth for themselves for the retirement. So the tenure of the term insurance can be till the year of your retirement. The premium for a term insurance for 1 crore of rupees for a 30-year-old should cost around 12,000 rupees per annum. The third type of insurance that I am going to talk about is called disability insurance. In India, it is more commonly called as personal accident policy or PA policy in short. This covers for the loss that would arise if you were to meet with an accident. That accident could be anything from a road accident to you tripping and falling, leaving you disabled. There are 4 important components of this personal accident policy: accidental death, permanent total disablement, permanent partial disablement, and temporary total disablement. One should ideally get insured for about 12 times your annual income. So in case of accidental death, the family of the insured gets the sum insured. Also, if the insured were to meet with an accident which leaves them disabled permanently, like the loss of both arms or both legs, then the insured gets paid the whole sum assured. On the other hand, if the disablement is partial, then they get a percentage of the sum insured. And above all, the temporary total disablement clause covers the loss of pay till the time the insured is recovering from an accident up to a maximum of 100 weeks. My friend's colleague got incapacitated in a road accident. Had he purchased the personal accident policy, he would have received a lump sum of about 12 years annual income, which could have provided him some financial solace. So it's needless to say that this personal accident should form a part of a person's insurance portfolio. The personal accident policy is relatively cheap. You can purchase accident policy for a premium of about 10,000 rupees per annum. There are other insurance covers like vehicle insurance and home insurance, which also are essential to be purchased. Now let me talk about the reasons one should get insurance. Most people think insurance is an unnecessary expense. The reason is that we feel confident about our future and our ability to tackle unseen circumstances. But there is a huge difference between our perceived ability and reality. A bulk of your savings can vanish in case of a medical emergency. We should see insurance as a good risk management tool wherein we transfer the risk from the family that cannot afford it to the insurance company that can afford it. Here are 3 important reasons to buy insurance. 1. It provides financial stability to the family. No matter how much you have saved, an unexpected tragic event has the potential to create a big hole in your pocket, or it could put your financial planning in disarray. Though the insurance money cannot help you out of an emotional trauma, it sure would help you from a financial trauma. Number 2, insurance provides peace of mind. Having adequately insured yourself and your family will bring peace of mind to you, as you are guaranteed that the insurance company will cover the damage in case of an unforeseen event. Number 3, insurance allows you to invest your money in riskier assets to generate better returns. I consider insurance as the brake pedal of your motor vehicle. A good braking system in your vehicle gives you the luxury to drive your vehicle at a faster pace, as you are confident that if required, you can always bring the vehicle to stop. Similarly, once you are adequately insured, it gives you the freedom to invest in riskier assets like equities and generate high returns for yourself over long term. Having given you 3 important reasons to insure yourself, let me also caution you about over-insurance. You don't need to spend more than what is required and waste your money on insurance premium. So figure out how much coverage you need as per your requirements and insure yourself for that amount. Nothing more, nothing less. Also, there is no need to buy term life insurance for your kids, as life insurance should be bought only for the person on whose income the family is dependent upon. Now, if you are wondering how to buy insurance, you can buy it through an agent or through a broker or directly with the insurance company. People normally confuse between an agent and a broker. An agent is a person who is empaneled with one insurance company and sells insurance product of that particular insurance company only. Basically, the agent represents the insurance company, while on the other hand, an insurance broker is a professional who represents consumers and helps their clients to find the best insurance policy for their needs. Apart from availing the services of an agent or broker, you can also purchase insurance directly from the insurance company through their website or third-party websites. I have seen people not buying insurance for sentimental reasons, that if they buy insurance, they will attract those bad things. I have a different take on that. I buy insurance so that I don't require using it at all. We all have come across situations that when we go out with an umbrella, it does not rain. But the day you go out without one, it pours heavily. So it is always better to have insurance and not be required to use it, rather than not having insurance and paying heavily for that. So I hope this video gave you a good idea about insurance and convinced you to get insurance for yourself. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications so that you don't miss my videos, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.